Hello, and welcome here on YouTube and on my working table. My name is Lisbeth, and I'm a Danish abstract mixed media artist who likes to do all kinds of things. Collaging in both paper and fabric, and bookmaking, and jelly printing, and slow stitching, and yeah, you name it. So if you're into all those things, you have come to the right channel. And the reason for this video and the next following days videos are that the 17th of September the 21-day project began. We have already done 2 days, and not to do it more difficult for myself, because I'm doing a lot of other videos already, I have decided to do a very simple project. And it's a little black sketchbook I have bought on Amazon. Several has asked about that, but you can do anything. The 100-day project or the 21-day project, you decide what to do. You can do whatever you want to do. You could do watercolor, you could do acrylic paint, you can do stitching, you can decide to sing a song every day. You just do something every day for 21 days. And I have decided to go the circle way. Everybody who knows me knows I really like circles. So I have a jelly plate in that size, so it's all about getting printed a circle down here on a page. And I will only use these fresco chalk paints because I have a whole box of them, and I very seldom use them, and I don't know why, because they are quite nice. But yeah, as with many other things, you see, you can't live without them. You buy them and they went into a box and then you forgot about them. And that is quite stupid, because sometimes they end up not good and thick, and you can't use them, and then you have to throw them away instead of have used them and not either forgot them or saved them for something else. So use your materials. That is just something not to think so much about. Use your materials. You can always buy more if that is a question. But yeah, is there anything else I want to say? No, I don't think so. So let us, yeah, there's something more. I have made a playlist for this project, and I will put a link below in the description box for you if you want to see it. And I'm not sure I will do a video every day, because I have other days where I have uploaded other videos. So perhaps I will put 2 days together or 3 days together. I don't know yet, but we will see. So this day I thought I would try to do some green, gold, and yellow colors. And I can see they're sitting a little from yesterday, and I will let it sit. And by the way, this gel print is 20.2 or 5 centimeters in this way over here. I don't know, it's called diameter, I don't know what it's called. But yeah, so I will start with the darkest green, and I will check them, because as I said, I haven't used them for a long time. And then sometimes the paintbook can divide, or yeah, it feels like it is dividing in 2 things. So I will just put a little dab of it there, and take the other one and a little drop there. And I have a roll-off sheet here beside me. I can put them over here. They are. But I just roll this out. And take a little of it off. Don't. The $100 question is always how much or how little paint should you use, and yeah, it's hard to tell, but it's something you get the feeling for the more you do. And even though you sometimes put too much paint on, and somehow I think it is worse putting too much paint on than too little paint, because you can always put a layer on again if there was too little paint, but if there's too much paint it can get quite blobby. So, and as I have said before, it isn't so easy doing it like this in a book. It would be much easier if I had done it in a single sheet of paper. So there this is, and this looks quite nice. So let us put a little, and these colors were opaque, and now I will put some translucent paint on, and oh yeah, I forgot to shake it. Just a little. Really not much. And I don't mind if there's marks or something in it. That adds to the texture. Then I will see if I can line this up again, and this time I will just do it ever so lightly, not squeeze it down or press hard. So there was a little something. Yeah. And that's, yeah, you can see I smeared a little, but I don't mind. So there's still a little something sitting there, so I will just do it here. And if I have been working on a flat piece of paper, it is much easier to line it up correctly and not get these things there, but yeah, it is what it is. It isn't masterpieces, it is just about doing a little every day. So you kept the kettle boiling, and as I also have said many times before, the only way to get better is to do something perhaps not every day, but the more you practice, the better you get, and that is the way it is. So perhaps I can do a little mark making in here with my index finger, and then I will just put it up here again, just a little, not much, and there I got some marks, and I like that, and that is enough for me. So I will let this dry, and then we can see what image I want to put on this one. I didn't have to look long here in my big pile. I saw this moth or something, and I think it looks nice on that green color I just have made. So I will just cut it out here, and then I will just quickly fussy cut it, and I will cut the antenna off. They are so small I can't cut them out. I can always take a marker and draw them afterwards if I think they are needed. Yeah, isn't that a nice color for that? I think so. But I also want to do some stamping, and I have perhaps this stamp here could be nice. I know it is a little bigger than my acrylic stamp block, but I don't mind. So again, I will take my black, and this is yeah, it is a StazOn, and that is because it is water soluble, and it will stay there. It won't smear no matter what I'm doing, and that is a nice thing. And don't ask me where I got my stamps from. I have a lot of these. I don't know if it is silicone or what they are made of, and I also have some rubber stamps, and I have them for a long time, and I don't use them very much either. But again, that's just me. So perhaps could do something like this here, but I don't know if it will go over here. So perhaps I can put a little of this. If yeah, I will take my chance and just see what happens. It is only paint and paper, and nothing bad will happen to you if it doesn't work. So I think this looks nice. And something I never would do is put it there, slam bam in the middle. I would always put it out in one of the four corners, if you can say there's a corner in a circle, but yeah, I think you know what I mean. But I like it down there, and yeah, perhaps all my small images would end up there. Yeah. No, I like it better here. I'm sorry, it would end up there again. So I will just take my glue stick and give it a good amount of glue. So, and put it there. And that is all here for this day. And I will take my, yeah, I think it needs some antenna. These little moth here. Yeah, that was better. Now it doesn't look like I have been cutting the antenna off. So today is day 3, and oh, what's that, the date again? It is the 19th September 2024. Like this. That is the way we do it in Danish. So here it is. Quite nice. So see you tomorrow. Hello, and welcome here to day 4 in this 21-day project. And I left you yesterday here on day 3 with this piece. So I also talked a little about the 21-day project and what it is. And if you still haven't figured it out, go and search on Instagram for Do the 100-Day Project, and they have some information there, or they have you can find a website for the ones who are responsible for this project or doing this project. But today is day 4, and I can see I didn't clean my plate. I just had it lying here on my table, and I quite forgot about it when I was done. So I think I will let this be sitting there, and then I will try to put some pink on and see what happens. So again, I will shake these because I have had them for a long time, and perhaps I will only just do this one layer here and see what comes up. And then I have my roll-off sheet here, like this. I don't know why I want to use these colors here, because pink isn't a color I normally do a lot of. And then I would really squeeze it down and I would let it sit for a little. So I hope the layer that was on the jelly plate before I put paint on will come off and be sitting here on my little black page. So I would let it sit there for a couple of minutes. Yeah, let us see what it looks like. So I will take my plate off. Yeah, that's a quite strange color. You can see the light pink or purple, not purple, yeah, pinkish down under here. So yeah, it looks quite funny. So I will take another blush color, or it is called sherbet. I don't know what that means. Sherbet, yeah, it could mean anything. For a Danish girl, you probably know what it means. So I'll just take a little and roll it out, and not make it, make some marks and something so it isn't solid all over. And then I will see if I can hit the same circle again, put it down there and pull it off. Yeah, that looks quite funny, but I think I like it. Perhaps we can put it, it isn't necessary to put any more white on this thing. I don't think so. So I will just let it dry. There's still a little something left here on the plate, and I think that would be something I would do every day. Use it as it is. So tomorrow it would look like this when I start. So it's something of this will come up, and that is also a nice thing to do. And I can see it has been squeezing a little around, so I will just place it again here on the acetate sheet. So there, it is ready for tomorrow. But let us see what we can do with this one. It isn't quite dry yet, but I think it is dry enough. And as I have showed you before, I have this stack of all kinds of small images of things I have been using in my collaging over the years, and this is just some small things. But I also had my bird calendar for this year, and I think he is so cute. I don't know what it is called in English, but perhaps you can see the Latin name there. Or perhaps some of you know what it is. So I would cut this little guy out and separate him from his mom. I don't know if it is a he or she, I can't tell you. Perhaps it is a she, because there's some light reds or pinkish blush colors on there. So I will just fussy cut her out. I don't know if it is something that is happening to us. The older we get, I'm 67 years now, and in my younger days I couldn't care less about birds, but suddenly they're it is getting interesting to watch birds, and yeah, I think it is something that grows on you the older you get. I can see it's the same about my hobby. He is the same. He has never been interested in any kinds of birds. He couldn't see if it was a seagull or an eagle, but I think he can now. Its little feet here. Ah, yeah, that is so cute. And again, perhaps it is I'm automatically putting it there, and perhaps it is because I'm using this page and it is looking this way. If it has been on that page and looking the other way, I think I would have put it there. Yeah, it's quite interesting. So yeah, I can put it there. Should we do that just so it isn't so much the same? And then I would also like to do a little stamping for that, because we have done this to the other ones. Perhaps we can do, yeah, what can we do? I have this little sheet of some small different things. Perhaps we can make some small bubbles down there, like it is walking on small stones or something. Yeah, it is really, I'm getting into fairy tales now, I think. Inventing stories. Yeah. But that is also nice to do that. Perhaps there's more on here, how we can see. Yeah. Let it overlap perhaps so it isn't so obvious what it is. Yeah, something like this. And I can close it so I can try to keep some freshness of it. So, yeah, she's cute. Sometimes for me it is nice to do something like this, because I'm always, not always, but nearly always working abstract. And this is just playtime for me. So there she is, the cute little pip pip bird. Yeah, so this was, let us see here, day 4. And it is the 20th September 2024. And this is the Danish way of writing the date. I know you English and American, you change these two. So yeah. I hope you have find this interesting, and you find the project I have chosen to do interesting, and perhaps you would give it a try yourself. Set an amount of time to do it, not more than 10 or 20, 30, 15 minutes. Perhaps you don't need a lot of time to do a thing like this, but just keep going and see what you will experience and what will develop through these 21 days. So if you like this little video, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing my little Danish channel. That would be very helpful of you, and I would appreciate it a lot. So, see you again tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care. Be safe. Doodle-oot.